And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And Fox gets it to go.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
On the floor for San Antonio, they've got Castle. Kevin Johnson is out there with Jeremy Sohan. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. And it's MP in at the 3, the small forward. Now MP following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. MP with it. His average of about 35.5 points a game is pretty astounding, but one that he's worked very hard for. 4 on the shot clock. Long-range shot by MP.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the three-point line.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against the Pistons was a driven man. He scored 53 points, and ultimately, he posted a triple-double. He ended up with a stat line he's no doubt proud of, and I'm sure he wants to replicate it again. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
And here is Mitchell, following the three-pointer by MP. Outside, Fox. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
He's having one of those nights. Fox just filling it up.
Here's Tyson. His last outing, he had 8 points. And here is Mitchell. Here's Merrill. Oh, good with the triple. Here's Castle. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Assist goes to
MP's got his 8th assist here tonight. The Cavaliers trail by 9.
How about you assist me in bringing that up?
Now, here's Strus, who provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. To the middle. Will it go? And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Spurs leading by 7. Here's MP. MP finishes inside.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
MP against Strus. Pass to Tyson. Trying to find Strus, and he gets it to him. And it's good, 2 points.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
MP outside. Here's Johnson, covered by Okoro. MP, that's for 2. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Now, Greg, with a combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison.
Bro,
and often
do
someone's
I
going to make a
tap it
mistake.
for a quick
They're
pass,
scoring
or, like, how do I throw a
boatloads
quick
of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Pass to Tyson.
Lobbing that ball.
And here's Strus. Okoro passes to Merrill. The wide open shot from Strus. Good on the triple. Strus has got 7 now in this quarter.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Here's Castle. And it's Tyson with the rebound.
look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One, they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
And a volume scorer, Mitchell excels at getting inside and converting.
Fox passes to MP. Sohan with the ball. Johnson outside. Spurs working the ball around now. Here's Fox. Rebound, Donovan
wow, and Fox.
Mitchell's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Tyson. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Fox. Good, and the assist goes to MP. 21 points for De'Aaron Fox.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And this is where the power rankings sort of lock in as we begin to look toward the postseason. Taking a look at Atlanta, they're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And right now, the Spurs, they've proven time and time again this season that not only are they for real, but they may be the team to beat.
Now, here's Strus. He has 7. Mobley misses.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And the basket by Castle.
A bigger guard, 6'6" Castle can just overwhelm defenders. Impressive for his age.
Now, Strus. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. Mobley the pass to Allen. Strus with it. Now, Hunter. To the wing right side. Here's Jerome. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And so MP will bring it up for the Spurs. They're leading by 8. And the basket by Castle.
3 points.
Cavaliers have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Jerome passes to Allen. Looking to end the run. Hunter. A basket good off the assist from Allen. Hunter's got 14 points.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from.
And again for 3.
Well, we expected him to come in firing. It's just another 3-point barrage.
What a phenomenal run it's been for him. Nearing 5th on the list of most triples in a season. And here are the Cavaliers now. Following the 3-pointer by MP. And even 3-on-3 break. Fox passes to Sohan. And it's San Antonio with another.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Pass to Allen. Mobley outside. Back to Allen. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Here are the Spurs with the ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. MP inside. Covered by Hunter. A nice shot by Sohan.
They are just killing them on the interior.
The Cavaliers trail by 16. Jerome passes to Allen. Mobley outside. Back to Strus. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
MP against Hunter. Drills it from out.
Oh my God, bro.
Outside. He's got 18.
How about the confidence right there by young MP, just stepping right into that 3.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
Make some noise!
checked in for the Spurs. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for De'Aaron Fox. The Cavaliers trail by 19. Pass to Strus. Here's Jerome.
You're so
Hunter,
pretty.
bounce pass.
I
Allen kicks to Hunter. To halt the run, and he's...
That's a block! Yo. Did I grab his jersey? Yeah, that's
fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on MP.
And there, just through activity, Hunter
hand
keeps
on the
the
back,
pressure
foul.
on the defense.
Good on the second free throw.
Like
Which last season marked the 5th consecutive year that the Spurs missed the playoffs.
And this drought came directly after their historic streak of 22 consecutive playoff appearances. But the silver lining in this stretch is that it allowed them to draft a generational talent in Wembanyama.
Wembanyama down low. He's against Allen. And Wembanyama gets it to go. Wembanyama's got 11 points.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Allen with the screen for Mobley. And another miss by Cleveland.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
The three from MP. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Mobley outside. Strus kicks to Hunter. Here he goes. And it's Hunter with the jam.
So versatile offensively. When Hunter gets in a rhythm, he's capable of carving up a defense.
MP outside. Here's the three. Buries the long-range jumper. MP's got 24.
I gave you an option.
This is the game plan for him. He's a big part
I gave you an
of their
option.
floor spaces.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We'll return shortly.
Looking at San Antonio, they're in that #1 spot for a reason. Playing well as a team, making it look easy. Definitely the team to beat right now, guys.
Going to take a lot to knock them out that top spot. Until then, this is their league.
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the San Antonio Spurs.
The three-point chances have been there for them, and they've taken advantage.
Just watching the game, not even looking at the scoreboard, you can tell they're the better team tonight by a mile. And that'll do it for halftime.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Then it's Mitchell. Then there's Hunter. And it's Jerome and at the point. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
That's cash. Mitchell is a volume three-point shooter for a reason now.
The drive by MP. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
I don't know how he don't dunk that. That's insane, bro.
Fox has got his 4th assist in this one. The Cavaliers shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Here's Jerome, guarded by Fox. Mitchell outside. No good from outside.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And here's MP for three. Cavaliers with the rebound. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Here's Jerome. Off target with his three. San Antonio leading by 23. And the ball goes out of bounds.
What? How is that out of bounds? That's insane.
Nice touch by MP. Now let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been draining everything they've put up this month. Number one, the Spurs.
This is not a team you want to face right now. They are locked in on the offensive end.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Hunter the screen. Pass to Jerome. From outside the arc. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Mitchell against MP. Down low. A shot by Wembanyama, no good. Cavaliers have gotten just one of the their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker with the break.
And this is what we've come to expect from Mitchell. He is just a monster offensively.
Fox kicks to MP for 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mobley's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
Pass to Jerome. Fires from deep. MP grabs the miss. MP's got 11 rebounds in the game.
And another miss. Oof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
And you hear, Richard, about players dunking and putting a hurting on the rim. But that iron sometimes can put a hurting on a player's hands, too, right?
Oh, and then when you get older, those landings, they can start to hurt, too. End of the day, there's a price to be paid for all that high-flying and rim racking, and it's worth it.
And there's the bucket from MP.
This gives you an idea of MP's potential. It shows the type of scorer he can become.
Allen outside. Pass to Jerome. Kicks it out to Allen. Now here's Mobley. Lets the 3 fly. Trains the 3-pointer. Mobley's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
To the paint. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Allen. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
The lefty, De'Aaron Fox, boy, I am happy I do not have to check him.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
In examining his numbers this season, we can see that he's been an exceptional free throw shooter, right around 85.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 19. Hunter with it. Here's Mobley, and Cleveland with another turnover here. As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Eastern Conference standings. You take a look at the Cavaliers. Right now, they're locked into third place in the conference, looking to get a high seed for the playoffs.
And seeing where the Cavaliers are, they've been ruthless competitors all season long. I mean, they've assured themselves of plenty of home games in the postseason. Let's see if they can take advantage.
Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. Here's Wembanyama. Back to MP. 5 on the clock. Three-pointer, Fox. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mitchell outside. Pass to Hunter. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Johnson. Good D by Mobley. The Cavaliers trail by 21. Hunter down low. MP's there. And that one's good. Hunter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
And Wembanyama gets it to go.
And this is what you want. Want to see Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Allen outside. Pass to Hunter. Here's the three. A basket good off the assist from Allen. Allen's got 5 assists tonight.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Now, here's MP. He's got 29 points. Shoots the three. Rebounded by Allen.
Yeah, I don't know how that...
The Cavaliers have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. And it's Mitchell missing. Spurs leading by 18. Richard, something amazing about Donovan Mitchell. He averages over 20 points per game every single season.
Yeah, how do you let him make every shot in the fucking
scorer?
first half?
He beats you in so many different ways. What I like most about his numbers, they go up in the postseason.
Right now, it's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. A move that likely helped the league's parity has been shortening max contract lengths.
Yeah,
Commissioner
okay.
Silver says we used to refer to it as dead money. A star player toward those end years sitting on the bench. We've reduced max contracts to 5 years. In some cases,
Connects again from distance.
Like,
Night
why
in
is
and
every
night out, you
three-pointer
can count on him to stretch the defense and just open up the floor.
Would you believe he's now tied for 5th most triples in a single season? It's amazing. Mobley against Johnson. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Adept at fending off aggressive coverage. Mobley already looking like a vet out there.
MP against Strus. To the middle. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. San Antonio making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in.
Into the lineup for the Spurs. Number 8, Tipped.
Spurs leading by 17. On the court for San Antonio. Johnson and Wembanyama make up the 4 and the 5. De'Aaron Fox out there with Castle. And it's MP in at the 3 spot.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Pass to Strus. And it's off from 3-point range. The Spurs shooting in offensive execution has been beyond great there. 63% from the floor in this game. Johnson sets the screen for MP. Good! Another from 3.
Now claiming the mark for hitting the 5th most threes in a season. Wow.
A tremendous feat. It's incredible how he can control the game from the perimeter. Back to Mitchell. Strus in the corner. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. The three from MP. They get the rebound. Fox from outside drills the three-pointer. Fox has got 27 points.
Look at how planted Fox is. He's primed to shoot the moment he gets it.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Pass to Strus. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Here's MP. The teardrop falls in. MP's got 13 points in the second half.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Mitchell, a screen on MP. Strus passes to Mitchell. Lets it go with the three. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. And that one is good. MP's got 39.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Pass to Merrill. Cleveland moving it around.
Oh, Carew.
Here's Tyson, defended by Wembanyama. An open look for Strus. Gets an open look and hits.
Tremendous vision. Passing out of the shot. That's great decision making.
MP outside. Outside for Wembanyama. The Cavaliers pull it in. Merrill's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Castle.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Pass to Wembanyama. Here's MP. Stole it.
Yo, this game, like, this game is terrible. This game is
by a Coro.
Why do you not lead your players to the basket when he cuts and gets by somebody? I do, like, 97% of the time he throws it behind. Watch. I'm going to prove my point right now. Ready? Watch. Cut to the basket.
Here's Castle. He's defended by Merrill.
Yo, what?
MP with it. Lets it fly. And it falls over the rim and in. MP's got 41.
Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
Mitchell passes to Strus. Here's Tyson. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. MP, that's for two. And it's Tyson with the rebound. Tyson's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Mitchell passes to Strus. RJ, you had a chance to ref a summer league game this past year, so you get a little bit of a feel for what these guys go through.
Being a referee is by far the hardest job in professional sports. To try and keep up with the amount of plays, the amount of possessions, I do not envy their job.
Fox finds MP. Back to Fox. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Fox has got 29.
Look at Fox fearlessly going inside, hunting for a higher percentage look.
Strus, a screen on Fox. Pass to Strus. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
A nice shot by MP.
MP looking confident from there. The defense has to at least respect his jump shot.
Here's Strus. To the inside, picked off in midair. And now the fast break. Fox with the ball. And the dunk by MP.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
And here's Strus. For three, Mitchell. And another miss by Cleveland.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebounded by Castle.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Pass to Wembanyama. Stolen by Okoro. Merrill passes to Mitchell. Strus, a screen on Fox. Now Strus. To end the drought. And the rejection by MP. Fox finds MP from past the arc. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. Now, here's Strus. RJ, what have you noticed about the young players that enter the NBA today?
Unfortunately, the NBA is now tasked with teaching players how to play basketball. The NBA wasn't a teaching league 20 years ago. Now it is. A lot of players are spending their first, second, and even third year learning how to play basketball. That was not always the case. They used to go to college and play for Hall of Fame coaches for 4 years.
Wembanyama. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
Substitution on the court.
Vassell, the pass to Hardaway. There's the three. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Cleveland ball.
And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting 43% from the floor. Mitchell outside. Pass to Hunter. Here's Jerome. Back to Hunter. The three. It's good from long range. Hunter's got 25 points in the game.
And you can tell he's starting to figure things out here in the second half.
Wembanyama sets a screen for MP.
Yeah, this game's so fast.
It's good on the putback.
There is no defensive rebound that is secure with Wemby lurking.
This game is so ridiculously gay. This game is the worst 2K of all time. So you're telling me you get right here and you don't dunk it?
It's a good play.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Mitchell, a screen on Hardaway.
Oh, for sure.
Jerome passes to Mobley.
Oh, for sure. You just throw up a little floater when you're that close to the fucking basket.
And it's MP with the rebound.
2 minutes remaining.
MP's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. 1:53 left in the game. Vassell finds MP.
Out of here.
Drives to the hoop, and MP throws it down.
Well, MP sensed his opportunity and did not hold back on the drive.
Cleveland with the ball. Pass to Hunter. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Nothing. It's done nothing.
I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it.
Dude, they've done nothing. Like, you brought up flopping, and like legitimately, Shea Gilgeous, Alexander,
it was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like
and the league does nothing about it.
They were able to do more
ever.
or less.
I don't think Shea's ever got an offensive foul call on him this year.
I can't believe I'm saying
not one fucking time.
Victory of the season.
Fuck me, the new bro. They introduced the rule for like a week and then got rid of it because they were like,
the first game of the season series, a team
our players don't score as much when we don't have the rule.
With a win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, again, what an avalanche!
Once again, he's hit the 50-point mark as he continues to be a force of nature this season.
This performance, GA, has tied him for third most 50-point games in a season. He keeps just delivering one great performance after another.
I can't believe he has matched Kobe's 10 games of 50 points. Just shows the level of greatness we are witnessing this season.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Jerome. Allen finds Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And this game belongs to Mobley so far. Just turning all on the offensive end.
Hardaway dishes to MP. Sohan with the screen. MP way outside. No good there. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for...
You're right. I should stop. But I don't want to stop. See, that's the issue here, is I don't want to stop.
That's what I'm talking about. Great win tonight, MP.
Thank you, Zach. I'm skipping this game. I'll probably skip the last 2 games of the season. This little bullshit. Y'all are not hitting 60 wins this season.
It's game time, MP.
Can't allow it.
Put that work in.
The good vibes. How are you back in front of me in points? Just because of these 2 games? So that's the most 3-pointers. Oh, I passed Curry.
These are the games you have to win to be taken seriously.
But you use my dick to take that
Hola, and welcome to Noche Latina, an NBA celebration of Latin heritage. We're proud to bring it to you. Grant, one thing these teams have in common, they are great at rebounding the basketball.
Oh, yes, they are. I mean, it'll be a battle down low. Boxing out is vital. And second chance points may just decide this game.
Looking at the starting five for Boston. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Brown in at the small forward. And here's MP from outside. Pure.
Yeah, it might be one of those games.
From 3-point range.
Are you kidding me? How about the range from MP? Look out.
Tatum feeling it out a bit.
Oh, I'm going to fill you out, Tatum.
Outside, Brown. Off target with the 3. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Greg Popovich had a few moments to share with me. I asked him, what makes Kristaps Porzingis such a great player? He said, look at him. He's over 7 feet. He's just a huge guy. Kristaps has serious skill on offense, and defensively, that size can really be a factor. He's a two-way problem. It'll be interesting to see how they play him tonight.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
I like how assertive MP is down there. No question that he's got the skills to score in the paint.
5.8 points per game.
Here's Brown.
Daddy.
Rebounded by Castle. The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Three-pointer, Fox. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Boy, not a bad beginning. 3 for 4 from the floor. Pretty good start.
White finds Porzingis. Shot to stop the run. And there's White. That's good on the assist by Porzingis.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White rise and fire from 3-point, and it is on target.
MP against Brown. Pass to Castle. Lets it go from deep.
No way.
Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. Can't hit from in close.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
And here's MP from outside. Boston pulls it in.
Dude, my jump
and
shot,
going
like
against
on
San
that
Antonio,
step back,
their first
so
meeting of the
bad,
year.
It was surprising they lost both games to this team last year. You would have thought the opposite.
Oh, that's almost too easy for Jaylen Brown. We see you, sir.
Doris, it's hard to pick one, but Derek White is in the running for best defensive guard.
It's so true, and what Derek White does perhaps better than any other guard is block shots. When we talk about top arm ball defenders, he's also on that list. We want to talk about somebody who can get in the passing lane and be disruptive. He's on that list. Truly can do it all.
Pass to White. Three-pointer. No good on the shot. San Antonio leading by 5. Here's MP. Yep, count it. MP's got 7.
Wanting it more, MP doing work inside.
Now White really played well against Phoenix in his last game. Brown, no good.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
MP, that was good.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Tatum from long range hits the trifecta.
Well, Jason Tatum with the answer from 3. That's how you stop an opponent's momentum.
Pass to MP. And here's Wembanyama.
Why didn't you pass at the first?
And stolen by Porzingis. And here's the fast break. And Brown with the stuff.
Well, how about Jaylen Brown in transition, a phenomenal finisher in the open floor.
MP outside. And he banks in the layup. 12 points for him.
And I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Holiday taking his time here. And so it looks like...
There's no way they called that a foul.
Celtics will retain possession here.
Great defense. The activity of MP so impressive right there.
I thought they called a foul. Ooh, boys, don't be mad.
And so it's Boston with it. 7-point differential.
He made that.
And they've done a pretty good job working the ball inside, but haven't been able to convert at all. He's been just a little off the mark tonight.
Bro,
really
guard up,
the game so far. He's putting them to the
this
test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Outside Tatum. Back to Brown. Over MP. Again, Brown missing. Spurs lead by 10. Fox finds MP.
Let me come in your mom's box.
Outside Wembanyama. And it's Fox penetrating. Johnson passes to MP. Clock at 6. Wembanyama, screen on Brown. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Outside White. They set the screen. Pass to Tatum to end the run. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
All right,
now MP.
The ball around.
And here's Fox. MP outside. Johnson a screen on Brown. MP, the pass to Fox. Back to MP. Spurs need to get one up here. Wembanyama. The shot that time not on target. Good D by Porzingis. Tries to break his ice. Brown can't hit. Spurs lead by 9. Castle for 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
And they've got the D reeling. A full three-point attack right off the tip.
Pass to Tatum. Fires the 3. San Antonio with a rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Tatum's got 8. Tatum's gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. On the wing, MP, defended by Brown. Holiday against Fox. Uses the glass on the layup. He's got 5.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Outside White. Pass to Porzingis. From outside, off the mark.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And the expression, not enough touches to go around. Do the Celtics risk falling into that trap, Doris?
Well, first and foremost, BA, if that's a problem for you, it's a good one to have. I think the key here is with all the weapons available, you have to have some personal sacrifice. And to this point, this team has been willing to do that.
That's good.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Celtics trail by 14. Outside Tatum. Pass to Holiday. Outside Brown. The ball's knocked loose. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Fox. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Boston. Brown against MP. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Brown inside. He also had a big impact in that win against the Suns. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Wembanyama finds MP. Back to Wembanyama. And out of bounds. Boston will have it.
Also, the AI
look at some shooting guards who have been lights out from 3 since the All-Star break. Stephon Castle, number 1. In the 3rd spot, Tim Hardaway.
These long-range shooters almost always have the green light because they're just so accurate.
You don't want to get into a three-point contest with any of these players. The range we see among that group is beyond belief. Even against the tightest of coverage, no shot is a bad shot for any of them.
Robinson on the wing. Pass to Hauser. The three from Craig. Fires in the triple.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
And here's MP from outside. And Pritchard pulls it down. Celtics trail by 9. Puts up a 3. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Sohan. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 3rd assist of the night.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Brown looking around. Robinson, a screen on Fox. Pritchard gets it to go.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And Fox has got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. They're leading by 8.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Wembanyama. Again, the Spurs score.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Cavaliers just played phenomenal. He contributed 52 points, and he registered a triple-double, showing off all of his skills. He was such a difficult matchup in that one. We'll see how he follows it up tonight. Brian?
Good stuff, Allie. Tremendous effort from him in that last game, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I think he pushed them to the win through sheer force of will.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
All right, your fingers all night long.
Craig with a screen on Hardaway. Inside. Craig passes to Robinson. Outside, Brown. Pass to Hauser for 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 now. Here's MP. An easy 2 on the layup. MP's got 17 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Fox. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Pass to Brown. Here's Pritchard from the arc. Rebound by San Antonio. MP's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Fox. And Fox powers it home.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Here's Brown. Pass to Pritchard. Looking to end the run. MP getting it done for the Spurs. Scoring, passing, imposing his will.
Somebody is like legitimately fucking their dog right now.
Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Sohan. MP comes in for Vassell. And Hardaway is subbed in for Fox. So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Porzingis is checked in for Tatum. Jaylen Brown comes in for Hauser. White, he's checked in for Curry. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Pritchard. On the court right now for the Celtics. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Jaylen Brown. And it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Boy, Mitchell Robinson to me a big that any team could make excellent use of because his combination play is...
I'm going to play my music because I'm bored. Who is fucking their dog, bro? I haven't heard this song in a minute.
Impressive motor, the hustle he shows. To me, this guy just needs to stay healthy, and he can be a force.
Outside, Brown. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's the floater. And that's his 3rd miss in 7 attempts. Boston on offense. They're on a 12-4 run. Of course, you talk about the bounciest big men in the association. Mitchell Robinson's on the short list.
Come on now, this guy is a game changer as a lob threat and rim protector. He's grown up so much in terms of avoiding foul trouble, and he's putting in the work on the offensive end. Mitchell Robinson is a big-time player.
Brown inside, covered by MP, and the ball out of play. The Spurs will have it.
I don't even have to do anything. You're so dumb. Like, legitimately, bro. Hop off the
San Antonio leading by 9.
You're so ass.
Wembanyama, screen on Brown. MP, Wembanyama. Oh, how
I
about
took
Victor?
A step back
Gets there
but...
for the putback jam.
You know, when Wembanyama gets to an offensive rebound, he's going straight back to the rim with it. You can count on that.
Outside White. They set the pick. Launches a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. White's got 6.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Pass to Castle. Left side, Wembanyama. MP looking around. Back to Wembanyama. Just 5 to shoot.
Why'd you come so far out?
From deep, MP. Boston pulls
Why'd
it
you
in.
come so far out? It was right there. Why would you come so far out?
In the first period,
yo, I'm gonna crash the fuck out. Like, legitimately, I'm gonna
Holiday
crash.
passes to Brown.
These guys should not even be back.
Wembanyama grabs the board.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit. Who knows? But he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Jesus fucking Christ, bro! Make a fucking play.
Wembanyama, screen on Holiday. Oh, nice shot by MP. MP's got 19 points.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights
bro,
like
who
this
is
one.
fucking, yo, somebody's legitimate.
Outside Holiday.
Like, I don't know what's
outside Porzingis.
It's not even margin. It's literally
that one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday.
I don't know what the fuck that is,
Holiday's got
bro.
3 assists in the game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Pass to Wembanyama. Wemby! Too tall, too talented.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Outside White. Tries it from the top of the key. Another one falls for Boston.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
MP, the pass to Wembanyama. Shoots over Robinson. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by MP. Wembanyama's got 8 points in the quarter. Celtics trail by 9. Outside White. Robinson finds Holiday. Outside Brown. Off the mark there with a 3.
They are just owning the boards right now.
On the wing, MP. Defended by Brown. Back to MP. To the inside. Johnson. The layup off target.
I'll tell you, most of the time, this guy's going to finish that. But that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. It's the Spurs up 9. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Hey, everybody.
Well, right now for the Spurs, they've been phenomenal. All the lofty predictions, the expectations, they've all come true. Now comes the hardest part.
And looking back at the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the Celtics.
I mean, it's pretty simple.
And that's a wrap on half.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Up front, they're going with Johnson and Wemby. Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's MP in at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Spurs.
You simply must stay attached to Jaylen Brown in a catch-and-shoot situation so dangerous.
Here's MP. Muscling it home, MP.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Outside Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on Johnson. Tatum from long range. San Antonio with a rebound. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
White, the pass to Porzingis. To the middle. Here's Holiday. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Fox, no good that time. Some solid defense from Holiday. White, the pass to Tatum. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Brown can't hit.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
Porzingis against MP. There's the 3. Holiday grabs the miss.
Dude, I feel like
and so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 11. Big hit from outside. Jaylen Brown.
You can see the work Jaylen Brown has put in to become a range shooter. Nice.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach.
That's
Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Ryan.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there.
Looking to find the rhythm he had in the first half. That's now his 4th three-pointer of the game.
Outside Tatum. Outside Brown. The 3. They get it again. Outside Holiday. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Back to MP. It's stolen by Tatum.
What happened?
Tatum showing off the strength.
Well, Jason Tatum has worked hard to fill out his frame. It's not going to bother him that you're bringing a level of physicality.
Wembanyama finds MP. Wembanyama, screen on Brown. Here's MP. Yes, on the jumper. MP's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Pass to Holiday. The 3 is up. He drops it from range.
You can just sense the confidence Drew Holiday has, ready to shoot off the catch.
From deep, MP. The long-range hit from MP.
Boy, picking up where he left off. His second from distance this half, 5 overall.
Holiday passes to Porzingis. White looking it over. Over Castle. Rebound by San Antonio.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
There's some contact there, but Fox just refuses to let that hold him back.
Celtics trail by 13. Here's Brown. Rebounded by Fox.
A rough game for him scoring the ball. Just can't seem to get it going.
Wembanyama, pass to MP. Here's Castle. He's guarded by White. Wembanyama screen. Shot clock at 6. A nice shot by MP.
Yeah, sometimes your teammate gets you open with a screen. MP able to capitalize.
Here's Brown. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to be on MP. Pritchard's checked in for White. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for San Antonio.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
Vassell outside. Here's the 3. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Celtics trail by 13. Grant, compared to some of the flashier scorers, Devin Vassell has a more workmanlike approach.
Yeah, he can quietly drop a big game on you. He doesn't draw attention with stylish plays and big circus shots. He just grinds it out by finding his looks.
MP outside. Wembanyama, pass to MP. Tatum with a steal.
Jesus, Tatum.
Brown with it. Fox picks him up. Shot from 12.
See, if I did that shit to you, bro, you're
JB on the break. Sensational. San Antonio leading by 8. MP, the pass to Fox. Back to MP. Wembanyama with it. And here's Vassell. He's covered by Holiday. Down low. Here's Wembanyama. In traffic, Wemby goes to work.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
On the wing, Tatum. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. MP against Brown. And here's MP from outside. Buries it from 3. MP's got 15 points in just the second half.
He hit 3 triples in the first half, 3 more since. That's nothing to shrug at.
Here's Tatum. And no good, trying to use the glass. San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
Yeah, he's a fearless player. I mean, Sohan not afraid to give up his body to give his team a better chance.
Hardaway's checked in for De'Aaron Fox. And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. It's a 14-point game. He hammers that one down right in the face of MP.
This guy, one of the most elite athletes in the game, Jaylen Brown, finishes beautifully.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Pass to MP. Now here's Sohan. Back to MP. 5 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Hardaway. Good. And the assist goes to MP. And the Spurs lead by 14.
Boy, this guy just finds ways to score. Tim Hardaway Jr. able to finish with contact.
Holiday from long range. Rebound San Antonio. MP's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Oh my god, this game is the worst 2K of all time. Holy shit. Nothing will ever change. Listen, don't skip. Nothing will ever change my mind that this isn't the worst 2K of all time. I'm holding the dunk button down. I'm holding dunk down. And this bitch-ass motherfucker... 2K made the worst basketball game to ever touch the fucking market. You can go back and check my entire thing and see how many layups that were easy, wide open layups or wide open dunks just missed because they don't know how to put the animations together this year. 2024, that would have been a dunk. 2023, that would have been a dunk. 2K17, that would have been a dunk. 2K16, that would have been a dunk. 2K14, that would have been a dunk. 2K11, that would have been a dunk. 2K25, no, it's a miss off to the left. I just don't fucking understand how this game is that fucking bad.
Tatum pulls it in.
I just don't.
Tatum's got his 4th rebound in this one. Hardaway's shot is good.
Yeah, mixing it up inside.
Dog shit.
Hardaway Jr. tries his luck close to the rim.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Robinson, he's checked in for Boston. Hauser comes in for Tatum.
It's this bad in my career. It's this bad.
Here's Pritchard. He's got 9.
Online.
Rebound by San Antonio. MP's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Wembanyama finds MP. And here's Hardaway. Brown with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. And Holiday powers it home.
Yeah, because of his size and skill, once Drew Holiday gets in the open floor, look out.
MP, the pass to Hardaway. The shot's good. Hardaway's got 6.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
They get the rebound. And here's Brown for 3. Can't get it to drop. And here are the Spurs now. They're on a 12-4 run. A deep 3 from MP. The long...
My God, that was so far out.
Boston's 3 is buried. MP's got 18 points now here in the second half. Celtics trail by 19. Here's Pritchard, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Hauser. Let's go with a 3. Drills it from deep. 9 points in the game.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Johnson a screen on Brown. Here's MP. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now. And here's Brown for 3. Sinks the tray. Brown's got 25 points in the game.
Challenging this D with the 3 ball. That's his second from distance this half. And he also hit one.
But I make that bullshit. Yeah, okay. I miss a wide open layup, but I make that.
The first half, too.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Celtics trail by 15. A minute 9 left in the third quarter here. Here's Brown. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And he's made a case for first-team all-defense. Scores Jaylen Brown the complete game.
Brian, what you love to see from a great player that's just entering their prime is the pride they take in being well-rounded. Do you want to absorb a big-time defensive assignment? Jaylen Brown wants to do exactly that.
Craig is checked in for Boston. Back to MP. There's 49 seconds left in the third. Oh, rising above. Wimby.
Fox got 17. Victor.
Yama.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Robinson, a screen on Vassell.
The only unbreakable record I think in this game.
Here's Pritchard. Stolen by Vassell. Hardaway on the wing. The three. Kept alive. A deep three from MP. And he rebounds again.
Collecting yet another board.
He has been everywhere. Just an animal. 6 to shoot. The three is up. Hits the three.
I should not have made that.
Corner. MP's got 42 in the game. There's 6 seconds left in the third quarter.
Passing Kobe's record for 50.
With 1 on the clock. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so the San Antonio Spurs, a sizable 18-point lead. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams.
Yo, I can't get a foul? Bro, this guy legitimately doesn't even go up clean. He jumps into me, gets pushed back.
Today, as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court right now for the Celtics. Torrey Craig out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Jaylen Brown. Then there's Peyton Pritchard. And it's Hauser in at the 3 spot. And here's Brown for 3. San Antonio with a rebound. MP with it. Doris, with the latest collective bargaining agreement, teams have to be more strategic with their spending.
They do, Brian, and I think this speaks to the league's desire to make sure there's competitiveness across all of the teams in the league. There are now harsh penalties in place for teams that go over the luxury tax. So star players in their 30s or players with injury concerns aren't necessarily guaranteed max contracts in the future. You're going to see a lot more negotiations and smart decision-making.
Hauser off target from 3-point range.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Wembanyama, screen on Brown. Here's MP. And Pritchard pulls it down. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Up top, Robinson. Up top, Brown. From deep. Gets the 3 ball to go. Brown's got 30 points.
Rising to the challenge. He's given them everything he's got.
MP outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's MP. And he drops.
Close. It's really not. Are you fucking serious?
In the layup off the glass. MP's got 46.
They haven't been able to grab many rebounds, getting burned on second chance opportunities.
God.
Hardaway against Brown. Hauser passes to Brown. Grant, with this new media deal, more broadcasters for the NBA.
You're right, B.A. And the league benefits economically. Hopefully, more innovation on the broadcast side, too, and a chance to even reach new fans as well.
From deep, MP knocks.
It's all in your mouth, brother. It's deep in your mouth at that point.
It down from distance. MP's got 7 points for the quarter.
They are trying to close this out strong, and he's the man who's put you in this position.
It's Brown on the wing. The fader. Rebounded by the Spurs. MP outside. The three is up. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 4 rebounds in the game. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. All right, let's get an update on Jason Tatum from Allie LaForce. What'd you find out, Allie?
I had a moment to catch up with Boston's head athletic trainer. The knee did bend backwards, and he confirmed it was hyperextended. Doesn't appear to be any significant ligament damage at this time. And for a team with definite title hopes, it will now be a case of next man up until he can return.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
There's no question, because even if you know what's wrong, individuals have different healing times. The time frames can be totally different or similar injuries.
And a moment to check out who the Boston Celtics have coming up. On Monday, they'll go up against the Grizzlies in Memphis. Then on Wednesday, they head back home to host the Miami Heat. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Castle's checked in for Hardaway. Boston making a switch here. Here's Pritchard. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. San Antonio leading by 22. Good! That's another bucket!
Another 50-point game from him, and he is now 3rd in the record books for most 50-point games in a season.
You can't deny the greatness we've seen from him all year long. He has performed at the highest level, night in, night out.
And he's moved way past Kobe. Yes, Kobe beat Bryant's 2007 season. What a remarkable accomplishment.
Back to Wembanyama. Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Hauser. 4 on the clock. The three is up. He buries it from 3.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
On the wing, MP. And there's another one for the Spurs.
Nice motion on MP's jumper. A little work could get even better.
Tatum with a screen. Lets it go from deep. Pritchard, no good. The Spurs have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in this 4th quarter. MP outside. There's a screen by Johnson. Here's MP. Count it. MP's got 55.
Well, MP goes through the defense for the score. Wow.
Boston's shooting around 41%. On the wing, Tatum. And we're starting to see some big contracts for NBA head coaches, Doris.
Well, B.A., whether we are talking about player contracts or coaches contracts, the cost of...
In interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out.
Connects it.
Oh my God, in your mouth. Oh, dude, I'm so nasty.
Again from distance.
Right in your
I mean, his flame throwing continues. He's having a season for the ages.
And he's approaching the 4th most three-point makes in a season. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last.
What do you mean he touched that last?
San Antonio's gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the 4th. Brown against MP. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by White. And for Boston, they're shooting just 37% since the 4th quarter got started. Outside Tatum. Over Wembanyama. Rebounded by the Spurs. MP's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work.
Oh, I'm there.
Well, this guy has not been in the league long, but MP has such a tremendous knack of getting to the line.
Free throw good, MP. And both free throws good for MP. And technology, always a conversation, Doris. So talk to us about wearable sensors and where that is between the league and players union.
Yeah, you know, obviously there are some privacy concerns because what these wearables give you are devices to measure how healthy a player is. What should his exertion level be based on all kinds of health information? Resting heart rate variability. What was the quality of sleep? Quality of sleep is a huge issue in the NBA with all the late flights and tip times, et cetera, and cross-country travel. When you're investing millions into your players, you're trying to take the best care you can of them. And some of that goes to the information you can glean from these wearables. I love them.
Pass to Tatum. Will it go? The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even...
Oh my God, how does that roll in? Oh, this is, bro.
as close as the score says, and a great win for the Spurs.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And make no mistake, this has been a legendary year for them as they continue to rack up win after win. The confidence, enthusiasm, and carefree attitude they played with has now helped earn them their 72nd win this year. Just remarkable.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
They couldn't have asked more from him, putting up this sick triple-double.
Here's MP. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Jaylen Brown picks one up.
The young guys can be so fearless. I mean, just look at MP battling there inside.
And both free throws good for MP. And here's Tatum. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Pass to Porzingis. Rebound San Antonio.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected and great timing on the contest.
Now here's Brown. Inside. And finished off by Tatum.
When you allow Jason Tatum to build momentum offensively, it can be a scary night.
MP outside. Here's the three. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce.
I earned more points in a 2020, like, 2010 game.
Okay, then. That's how we stand on business. Win, pay the bills, baby.
For MP to have a game like that in his rookie year, that's a special accomplishment. He can already score with the best of them.
I love you, Bundy. I'm gonna suck that big meat of yours. I know how big it is. I know. How many assists away am I from? That is Saint Laurent jacket. Be careful when you jump in your ashes. I mean, oh my God, I'm gonna break Wilt. Yeah, I wasn't breaking that. That is fucking outrageous, bro. Fucking see, single game achievement. I would have got it right there. Eat my dick. Record blocks in a game is 7. Yeah, that's not happening either. Definitely not happening for sure. Okay, what about single season? I'm like 100 assists away. I can do it. It's possible. 100 assists in how many games? Assists in how many games? How many games left do I have? Right? I have to get 100 assists. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games. That's doable. Yeah, I can break those. I can do that. Curry averaging 30.5 a game compared to 36, 10, and 14.5.
Tough game tonight. Lock in.
I have more 3-pointers.
Shaking him, please. Facing one of the heavyweights tonight.
Phenomenal. I won 14. Hello, my fellow humans.
Representatives are standing by.
Who say does that? Shut up, bitch.
I'm just saying, I make this in 2 days.
It is evident I do better when I feel like the world against me and think I should never win. Can I stop and pocket profit every hard to pussy me? He had to get it out the mud and rise up out the sentiment. Catch me early like Sunday school. Sunday suit. Pastor play.
They are not done.
I just keep it cool. He tell me dirty. Ask for my dirty money. Talk and wash away my sins like Jesus opened the laundry.
Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball here on 2K Sports. This season has been full of surprises, Greg. What's surprising you most about the NBA right now?
Kevin, the game evolves constantly. I mean, the increased speed of the league, a lot more scoring. If your eyes aren't glued to the action, you might miss it.
And the shot is good. Castle's got the opening bucket of the night here for the Spurs.
What willpower from Castle, fighting to get his team that second look at the basket.
Now Golden State's starting 5. They've got Gary Payton the second. Jimmy
shit,
Butler's out there with Draymond Green. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Johnson in at the 2.
Wait, didn't you do that against Boston on their first play? Didn't you block? Who the fuck did you block on the first? I know you blocked.
Curry against Fox. 3-pointer, Payton. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I caught up with Greg Popovich, and we talked about facing off against Jimmy Butler. And the coach said, you have to compete. No one in the league plays harder than Jimmy. He's a guy who gives his all on both ends, so you can't take one possession off. Jimmy Butler truly a two-way star.
Play this hard
Thank you, David.
How about that? Just no stress there from De'Aaron Fox.
Here's Payton. Rebound, San Antonio. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
And talking with the coach.
Connects again from distance.
And his flame-throwing continues. He's having a season for the ages.
And he's approaching the 4th most three-point makes in a season. Outside, Green. Pass to Payton to stop the run. That doesn't go either for Payton.
That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
MP outside. It's taken away by Payton. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Here's Butler. And it's MP with the rebound.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Down low, here's Fox. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Fox has got his second bucket.
Go up 9-0, boy.
Super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
And checking out some numbers for MP.
And if you measure a player's effectiveness by his passing, he's been very effective lately. Look at his assists in the last 10 games compared to the rest of the season. He's in the midst of a great run.
De'Aaron Fox, Brent, is a very special player, isn't he?
Well, Kevin, it's true. De'Aaron Fox is a blur in the open court, but it's his leadership that really has come along at such an early stage. And think about the run that he went on with the Kings just a couple years ago. He's not settling with that. He wants more. He wants to play in the postseason, and he's capable of getting any team there.
Wembanyama with the bucket.
Well, not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Johnson outside. On the wing, Payton. Covered by MP. And it's Butler missing.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed. Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played hard. You know who that was.
Butler from outside. Good on the three-point shot.
I don't think there's a moment on the floor that Jimmy Butler does not feel the utmost confidence.
MP outside. Here's Castle. He's guarded by Johnson. Castle misses. Last outing for Golden State, they won that game against the Pelicans.
Hell no.
Curry finds Green. Now Johnson. Golden State moving the ball around. Inside, here's Butler. And no good. Good work defensively by Johnson.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
And here's MP for three. They get it back.
Oh my God.
And Benyama. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball.
Curry passes to Green. Johnson with it. It's up a 3. MP grabs the miss. MP's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Hey Peyton. Hey Peyton. Hey Peyton. Hey Peyton. Hey Peyton. Hey Peyton.
Lots of room. And Curry pulls it down.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot. Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Three-pointer, Butler. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
And that's how you share the ball. They got what they wanted, and Butler put the finishing touches on it.
And Benyama passes to MP. Fires for 3. Trains it from beyond the arc. MP's got 8 points.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Peyton outside. Back to Curry. Launches a 3. A rebound by the Spurs.
No, how?
And Benyama's got his 4th rebound in this one. MP outside. Back to Fox.
Oh my God, you gotta hit those.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors.
You gotta hit it.
They trail by 11. Victory eluded them last time in San Antonio when they took on the Spurs.
Hit a 3-pointer for me real quick.
They had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
You cannot afford to do that when you're in an opponent's building. You got to knock down free throws. That cost them.
Fires it up. MP, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And the shot is good from Johnson.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Outside Curry. To the inside. Here's Green. Doesn't go that time. Good defense by Wembanyama. Knocks it loose. It's taken away by Peyton.
They act like Gary Payton knows how
Curry
to
on the wing. This one for 3. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Go ahead and frame that. That's Steph Curry, the best to ever do it. It's art.
And taken away by Johnson.
Call me racist.
Pass to Butler. Peyton outside. From 10 feet out. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
Right around the painted area, that's where Peyton likes to operate.
MP looking around. There's the triple. Good for...
That's what you call getting schooled, brother. You fucking suck.
Another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
And Peyton throws it down hard.
Peyton with just big-time vertical.
Spurs leading by 9. MP outside. And another basket for San Antonio.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
MP's gone 5 of 9 shooting from the floor. Outside Butler. A 3 ball. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama.
That was a little personal. I'm sorry.
Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds in the game. Back to MP.
I enjoy those.
To the paint. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by MP.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Johnson kicks to Curry. Peyton left side. Now Curry, coming off a stellar performance against New Orleans. Connects from three-point range.
This is why Steph Curry is virtually unguardable. When he's sinking those kind of shots, it just devastates you defensively.
MP finds Fox. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
At the elbow, Green. Back to Curry. And he drops in the way up off the glass. Curry's got 11 points.
It feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
A 3 from MP. And again.
Oh my God, this brother has no defense. Dang it.
For 3.
He's been hitting threes at a very high level, and we haven't seen many better from beyond.
That last triple ties him for the 4th most made in a single season. Back to Curry. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content. And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor.
Substitution on calls in his favor. That's how you know there's going to be a season break. They were like,
here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Back to MP. And it's Looney with the rebound. Warriors trail by 12. They've got Castle. Sohan is out there with Keldon Johnson. Then it's MP. And it's Vassell in at the small forward. That's the San Antonio 5. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against the Celtics looked like he was on a mission. He picked up 67 points and a triple-double for all that effort. And those are big numbers he put up. It's hard to match. But he'll be aiming high again tonight. Back to you guys.
David, we appreciate the update. Great, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
There's 3-pointers off the mark.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Looney finds Podziemski. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
But I can't make a wide-open layup?
The size disadvantage attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. To the middle, here's Johnson. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Warriors trail by 13.
Can I go for the rebound record next year?
Here's Curry. 16 points for him. Pass to Hield. Offline with his 3.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Warriors have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Still the strongest part of Buddy Hield's game. He is a lethal shooter. What a perfect stroke that was.
Back to MP. Releases. Warriors
Dude,
with
I
the rebound.
legitimately
They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Watching that game, quarter to quarter, they sped up, they slowed down, but they executed in every facet.
And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, getting the cadence for the screen. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
Here's Castle. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game.
A bigger guard, 6'6" Castle, can just overwhelm defenders. Impressive for his age.
Johnson against Vassell. Outside Curry. Launches it. San Antonio with the rebound. MP's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Castle. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Oh, yeah. Castle can leap up to the rim. The rookie putting some power behind that finish.
And here is Moody. An 11-point game for him in the win against New Orleans. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
On its way from Curry for two. Curry with another miss. San Antonio leading by 13. MP left side. And Curry pulls it down.
And even though the quarter has been a struggle, it doesn't look like he's lost his confidence. He keeps looking for a shot.
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
And Curry isn't just a lights-out scorer. He's also efficient at moving the ball and getting it to his teammates.
Pass to Castle. MP outside. And he converts the layup. Castle's got 8 points.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Green taking his time here. Curry is inside. MP grabs the miss. MP's got 14, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. 14 feet away. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Oh. Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night. But his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially...
Connects again from distance.
This is amazing. That moves him into 4th place alone on the list of most three-pointers in a season.
It's been fantastic to witness. A year like this doesn't happen often. Here's Johnson. Rebounded by the Spurs. And here's MP for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
I don't know how that doesn't. Like,
Looney's got his 5th rebound in this one. Down low. And that one is hammered home.
Man, Looney is so long, gets up there and flushes it.
Now, here's MP. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. Johnson kicks to MP. Shot clock at 6. MP knifes his way inside.
And MP just forcing his way through the defense there.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. 15-point game. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. first half. It's the Spurs. They lead by 12. And we'll be back right after halftime and get the third quarter underway.
45.
Before we get into that, I want to know, back when you guys played, what was your favorite city to play in?
Well, Shaq played for every team in the league, so I'd like to ask him first, Ernest.
Well,
And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the San Antonio Spurs. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Hart.
Double on that asshole of yours. On that asshole.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, the passing he brings to the table on full display through the first two quarters.
Doing a great job of just setting guys up and demonstrating just how important ball movement can be.
Let's find out the news on Jimmy Butler. Dave, what's the update?
Well, guys, I was able to catch up with the Warriors' head athletic trainer. It looks like this is a very painful injury, a lower back strain. If he were to miss a lot of games, this would be a huge blow. This is a team that hoped and expected to make a deep playoff run this year. Kevin?
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out.
Good, another from three.
And his incredible shooting season continues.
Oh, up the history charts he climbs, GA, now tied for third all-time for threes in a season. Absolutely amazing. Green with a screen on Fox from deep three-point land. Curry's shot is off. Spurs leading by 16. And a wide-open look for MP. San Antonio getting another chance here. Second shot opportunity. Yet another bucket.
And I think some of us saw this coming, but now it's happened. He set the new all-time rookie record for points scored in a season.
This was a record that we all thought was unattainable. But here we are witnessing history. And quite possibly the start of an illustrious career.
And you know, with all the hype leading up to MP getting drafted and joining the league, all the naysayers out there can now be silenced. MP is not only proven he's a quality talent, but an exceptional and elite level player. You have to compare his point production to not just MJ's rookie year, but Kareem's as well. And MP has now topped them all, including Wilt Chamberlain's mark of 2,707 points his rookie season, all the way back in 1960.
Wilt was different, but see, I'm different because I'm special. Okay? Okay, guy, I'm different because I'm special.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter.
I'm just a special guy, okay? I
with the ball. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Over to the left wing. Just 5 to shoot. A nice shot by Moody. Moody's got 5 points so far.
A great job by Payton, just seeing the floor and then making the play for someone else.
A three from MP. Warriors with the rebound. Payton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Curry. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Curry's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Fires the three. And again for 3.
The threes just don't stop with him. He's been a machine from beyond the arc ever since the start of the season.
He continues, doesn't he, to shoot his way up the history books and now sits solely by himself for third most threes in a season.
So much talk about Steph's scoring ability, but he's also a great facilitator.
The 3 from MP. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists now in this one.
Let
and
him
they're getting
cook.
their points now almost
Let
exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Curry can't get it to go.
Well, he was terrific in the first half, guys. Maybe some adjustments from the opposing team coach, and he's lost a little bit of that touch here in the second.
Fox passes to Wembanyama. Good on the shot. He's got 11.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Johnson kicks to Curry. From deep. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. You know, Brent, De'Aaron Fox. I mean, how do you cover him?
Well, Kevin, the first thing I do is ask for help. I keep my other defenders aware that I'm not going to slow this guy down at any point. So try to get into his offhand, which is his right hand, and then make sure that he's taking more shots and not being in transition, because that's where De'Aaron Fox is at his best.
Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt, and let's hope he's okay.
And boy, when you see someone hurting like this, it's always scary.
Yeah, it reminds you of what's really important. Health, #1. Everything else comes after that.
Kevon Looney is checked in for Golden State.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Golden State moving it around. Here's Moody. And another shot. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Fox kicks to MP. Takes the 3. San Antonio again missing. Warriors trail by 18. Johnson, the pass to Curry. Johnson against Payton. Johnson with the bounce pass. Now here's Looney. Defense is right there.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Sort of reminding me of a little Ben Wallace action here from his years with the Pistons. He's been that much of a force rebounding the ball.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Moody. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. Moody's got 9 points in the quarter.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Now let's check in with David Aldridge to see how Draymond Green's doing. David.
Well, guys, I was able to catch up with the Warriors' head athletic trainer. He said it appears to be a moderate wrist sprain. He will not return to the game, and he may not be back on the court for a couple of games so he can heal up. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Hopefully we'll see him very soon. Here's Moody. Plays it up and makes it in. 13 points for Moses Moody.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
The shot's good. And the Spurs lead by 20.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the league recalibrated its emphasis on fouling during last season. Commissioner Adam Silver said there was a sense that offensive players had too much of an advantage, so an adjustment was made. The fans want great offense, but they want players to be allowed to play defense as well. I think that's what we're seeing. Kevin, it's a welcome change.
Welcome indeed. No doubt about it, D.A. The Warriors making a switch here. Podziemski's checked in.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Curry on the wing. Guarded by Fox. Pass to Podziemski. That 3 off the mark.
I'm not sure how he finds himself with so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that.
Oh my God, I wanted a steppy.
Here all day, just continues to grab rebounds. What a game for him.
Looney, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Fox passes to MP. It's stolen by Johnson.
Yo, bitch ass That's what all of you are. You're all of them. All of you are.
Now Curry.
I shall destroy this planet.
Podziemski finds
I
Johnson.
have warned from freedom.
The offensive rebound.
Destroy them.
Looney with the bucket. Looney's got his third basket of the night.
Looney in the right spot there. Good presence on the inside as he boxes the defense out and sends the ball right up.
Wembanyama, a screen. MP, good on the jump shot. MP's got 46 points.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Here's Looney. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Well, the defender was all over Kevon Looney. And he got physical right back. That's a nice play.
And you think about rookies coming into the NBA, it seems, Brent, that veterans are a little bit easier on the rookies now than they were in the past.
I think we romanticize, Kevin, a lot of those stories that we heard from the old days about veteran players giving it to the younger players. And certainly that's going to happen, especially at the beginning of the season. But these guys have known each other for a long time, and these friendships and bonds have started from years ago. So a little bit less and less, but it's still fun to poke at the rookies, just a little bit. Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
A nice shot by MP.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Curry against Fox. Johnson with the screen on Fox. And again, no good by Golden State.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
MP against Johnson. MP, no good. The Warriors shooting poorly, just 35% so far. And it's Podziemski in the corner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
And his performance today, guys, is really a thing of beauty. A triple-double for him today.
And then Johnson with the dunk.
Had terrible shooting.
The scoring's the fun part, but I like to watch Steph Curry and his ball-handling magistry. We need to talk more about the way he makes his teammates better.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Here's Johnson. 5 points in the game. Johnson sends the screen for Curry. Fires the three. Nailed from three-point land. Curry's got 28.
Well, if he's hitting shots from there, he becomes so much more dangerous.
MP outside. Outside Hardaway. On the wing, MP. 6 to shoot. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Johnson in the corner. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Here's MP. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his 7th assist here tonight.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Curry outside. MP grabs the miss. San Antonio leading by 22. Jacks up a three. That one, no good. The Warriors shooting down near the 40% mark since after. They've been slow getting going. It's tipped. Here's Johnson. And he comes up with the deuce. Johnson's got 4 points this quarter.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Hands it from downtown.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Podziemski with it. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. The three-pointer is right on target. Podziemski's got 6 points.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitor.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Bangs home the trifecta.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Here's Curry with the 3 and another 3. For Golden State.
On another level, Curry is totally ready to duel this one out from the three-point line.
MP outside. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Johnson and Wembanyama make up the 4 and the 5. Castle is out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's MP in at the 3. That's the San Antonio 5. And here is Curry. Healed outside. And it's off from three-point range. Spurs leading by 22. Wembanyama, a screen on Heal. MP passes to Wembanyama. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And that's 17 points for Victor Wembanyama.
Victor Wembanyama.
Now here's Curry. He's covered closely. Takes a 3. The rebound by the Spurs.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
And here's MP for 3. Rebounded by Key. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. Launches from deep. And the Warriors miss again.
It's Curry's field goal percentage. 10 of 26.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And the basket by Castle.
Castle's so good up and down the lane.
The Warriors have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. And a deep 3 from Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Spurs have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Some players, Brent, have claimed entertainment is emphasized over competition. What do you think?
Well, I think there's a great balance, and the league does a great job of promoting its stars. But at the end of the day, Kevin, trust me, guys who are out here have a love for the game, a passion for the competition, and that's what we want to see.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in, and Jeremy Sohan subbed in for Johnson. Pass to Looney. Now Heal. And again, no good by Golden State. Here's MP. Warriors with the rebound. Curry's got 4 rebounds in this game. Can they get it? San Antonio with the rebound. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Sohan with the screen. MP passes to Sohan. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. The three-pointer no good. The Spurs shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. Mamu Kelishvili passes to MP. To the middle. Spurs passing it around. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Mamu Kelishvili. Beyond the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. Alvarado's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Curry looking around. Shoots over Alvarado. The 15-footer. Good.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by the Spurs.
MP dishes to Hardaway. Sohan with the ball. There's a good screen. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Outside Curry. And it's MP with the rebound.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
Another bucket. Wow. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Pass to Pajemski. Looney kicks to Hield. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
What a gifted shooter. Hield is especially dangerous from the corner.
Here's MP. He's off on that one. Nice defense from Kuminga. And it's Hield off the drive. Rebound by Sohan.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
MP, no good. The Warriors shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Here's Hield. And he banks in the layup.
Buddy showing more than just the fact that he's a shooter, working his way strength on the inside there.
MP passes to Alvarado. To the inside. Here's MP. Banked in off the glass. MP's got 8 points here in this quarter.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Pass to Looney. On the wing, Hield. And the three ball is good. Hield's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Warriors.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
By Hield, nobody around. From outside, off the mark. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Now, Sohan. Here's MP. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Looney's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
To the left wing. Outside Hardaway. Pulls in another board.
And he's having as dominant a game on the board as you'll ever see. He might set a new franchise record.
He's controlling this game with his rebounding alone. If he breaks the single game record, he's setting a very, very high bar.
Well, nice to see Hield on the runway right there, taking flight.
Hield against MP. The three connects again from distance.
Another three. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for three-point shots made. San Antonio's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Alvarado passes to MP. An idea of voter fatigue, Brent. Do you feel voters get tired of the same guy winning every single... And another one falls! Amazing!
And he's been out of this world tonight. Unreal offensively.
The points just keep adding up. Close to the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. Over in the corner, Kuminga. Hield with the bucket.
The halftime break was good for him. Allowed him to step back, calm himself down, get himself in the right frame of mind, and now shots are falling.
Hardaway passes to Sohan. Inside. Here's MP, and yes, it's good.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Now here's Curry, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable,
and so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They poured it out tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm going to start with Joe.
Another great game, MP.
Thank you, Joe.
Or should I say MVP?
I
You played against another top MVP candidate, and every time you face off against someone of this caliber, you look like the best player on the floor. So are you a shoo-in for the MVP award?
Of course. I'm the top dog in the league right now, and anyone who's been watching the games can see that. These aren't empty stats either. You know, you see the games that I've been winning, so if I'm not the MVP, yikes, I don't know who is. Nobody's been able to touch me.
Can't believe MP has drained that many threes this year.
Basketball didn't pan out, you could have been a PR
No
whiz.
rookie has
Great
scored
stuff,
more
MP.
points.
Great stuff.